Hi, I'm Philip Maxwell, and in this video we'll be covering the fourth harmonic. The fourth harmonic happens when two planets are 90 degrees apart. It's called a square with a symbol of the same name, because the angle is 1/4 of a circle approximately. The planets are typically 3 signs away, which puts them in the same modality. Thus, like a trine, it's easy to see. As an example, look at diagram A. The moon in Cancer is 3 signs away from the sun in Aries, and they're both in cardinal signs. The fourth harmonic is derived through a progression of multiplication. We're building on 2. In this case, we have 2 times 2. At this point, then, we need to introduce an important concept. Anytime you multiply a prime number by itself, you get a more intensified form of what it represents. Thus, effort is intensified into struggle. There is also an element of internalization in 2 that is intensified as well. But with 2, there was also this element where it projected outward its issues and drew others to itself to give a greater opportunity for increased awareness. Because of the increased internalization, 4 takes 2 things that are at odds and draws them more inward. They then wrestle with these 2 things at odds as part of an internal conflict. The other is now cut out of the situation entirely. 4 does not automatically attract that to itself. This internalization also changes the tension of 2. It becomes compression in 4. Thus what was pulling apart is now pushing together. The fourth harmonic or square presents a detour. Imagine you're driving down the road and you come to a roadblock. You could feel very stuck and frustrated when you get there. And if you're too engrossed in that frustration, you might miss a sign that says detour. So you have to change the way you look at and do things and look to this sign. You can then take a sharp 90-degree turn and follow this new path. Maybe you're still frustrated as you're going down a direction you haven't taken before. It's outside of your comfort zone. But along the way, you see new things that you wouldn't have otherwise seen. You learn from this new path and you grow. There's an old analogy. The immovable object meets the unstoppable force. Switch that around. The unstoppable force meets the immovable object, and eventually something gives. What's going on here is that the individual is so enmeshed in insecurity, they can't just look up and see the simple sign that says detour. While this is going on, the compression continues to mount with a buildup of energy. That buildup of energy could back up on the individual, and that's not necessarily a good thing. But remember, all you have to do is address the insecurity, and then you can begin to address the impasse. Now there's one more final silver lining to the challenges of the fourth harmonic. Think of working out with weights. It's not always pleasant, especially at first, but eventually, if you stick with it, you may start to like it and look forward to it. Facing our own inner challenges are the same, building us up mentally, emotionally, psychologically, or spiritually, just as much as we might be built up physically. Further, what does all this struggle and challenge do to the individual? It gives them drive and it helps build character. that finishes it for the fourth harmonic. Stay tuned for my next video on creativity and the fifth harmonic. If you like this video, remember to like, share, and subscribe for more content. And remember the notification bell so you can be alerted when new stuff hits. If you have any questions or comments, I'm more than happy to hear from you. Thanks for watching and have a great day.